Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in today. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys where a lot of people are reacting to the fact that there is another impending hurricane which they call Hurricane Rafael. Now this got a lot of people reacting and I was able to put out some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's
this is how you know that Florida is officially its own country and the people are their own citizen, because not one American alive rate this motherfucking state. Not even non-Americans, not even Mother Nature rate them. Because please tell me why there is a hurricane called Rafael tearing the fuck through the Americas right now, bruv, and it's on its way to Florida. Apparently it's a category 5, it's getting stronger, and news crews are reporting about this hurricane and the damage it's going to cause. And if you see the comments, you know what, let me show you the comments. Rafael, my nigga, if they ever try hold you at the border, let's show you know I got the Esther for you. Bitch, I cover that cost for you. Cause you getting in regardless, bruv. Go and tear up in the bam. Ain't no stopping Rafael. Ghetto. Hey! Imagine being so annoying to the point where you fucked around and even pissed God off, bruv. Like God is really out here redoing the book of Genesis, sending another flood, bruv. All because humans went and voted in the Antichrist in that translucent wig. Rafael, do your worst, bruv. Good night.
Y'all, the way the internet heals so quickly, and we are so unserious. The hurricane that is on its way to Florida right now in the comment section is amazing. Hope Rafael has a safe journey to Florida. Well, damn, the Lord works fast. Rafael coming in legally. And this one, wishing Rafael the strength in this tough time. How can we contribute to Rafael? Full speed, Rafael. Concepts of thoughts and prayers. Who is this diva? Category 6, please and thank you. Prayers for Rafael, safe travels. Brand the comments, absolutely. Grow big and strong. Hurricane Rafael, if you can hear. Pennsylvania now is crazy. Get Florida and Texas. I mean, concepts of thoughts and prayers, incredible. And I think this one says I'm rooting for you. Somebody help me.
Hurricane Rafael continues to be a hurricane that just defies the odds in the Gulf of Mexico and as a whole. Rafael, now back to a Category 2 hurricane, made landfall in Cuba as a major hurricane, Category 3 status, now tracking essentially due west in the Gulf of Mexico. Still a very impressive looking storm system, but the question is what is going to happen? You can see the cone of uncertainty narrows out and then it's a big circle, a big blob. Essentially there's 3 scenarios that happen. Scenario 1 is Rafael stalls. Scenario 2 is Rafael dissipates and tracks northward towards Louisiana. Or Scenario 3, Rafael turns southward towards Mexico as a tropical storm or hurricane making landfall. The models are also agreeing with that. We see that due west track dipping south, that due west track stalling and sitting in circles, and then a couple bringing it back up north. Now this map shows all the tropical cyclones in the months of October or November within 100 miles of Rafael's current location. None of them have taken a due west path. In history, they've all tracked towards Florida, gone southward. None of them have looked like this. Now, the northern portion of the Gulf of Mexico is relatively cooler. There's a lot more wind shear, which deter development, which is a good thing. And as of right now, no threat to the U.S. coastline.
So what we'll be doing in relation to Rafael is to start providing assistance under our already allocated production incentive program. So just to remind the House, thus far we've already been spending, we have about $90 million that we're going to be spending in relation to our vegetable lines. We are spending about $80 million on other crops. We've allocated $70 million on our spices. We have already spent about $129 million for fisheries. We've started our greenhouse rehabilitation program, and we're spending about $165 million in greenhouse material, antiviral meshing, plastic that has been procured, and we've started distribution. We've already spent on the Hurricane Beryl about $96 million for livestock and livestock infrastructure improvement, and we're going to be spending an additional $30 million, and members of parliament can look out for their letters that should come before the end of this week. The idea is that we are embarking on a program to assist our poultry farmers, and we're going to provide some support directly across all constituencies so that you can help those small backyard poultry farmers rebound, especially now as they look forward to the Christmas period.
Yo, why was I scrolling on TikTok minding my own business, and then I learned there was a new hurricane called Hurricane Rafael? I know hurricanes are bad, but what got me is the name. Love and deep space players and fans. You know what I'm talking about. In the new, that recent Rafael banner, he really mad. I hope I'm not the only one laughing at this.
Category 2 Hurricane Rafael is still sitting in the Gulf, and models cannot agree on where it's going. We are currently experiencing a lot of severe weather through the south central region of the country. This includes a marginal risk for tornadoes through eastern Texas, and this includes Austin, Texas, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We could see up to another foot of snow continuing to fall in eastern Colorado over the next 24 hours. And it does look like the Mid-Atlantic and New England will get some of that much-needed rainfall moving in on Sunday. Once again, the good news is all of these models have Rafael weakening drastically and not having any major impacts on any land, besides the potential for some heavy tropical downpours wherever it does move inland. Some other good news in the tropics: the NHC has officially downgraded this yellow blob here, which we thought could become Sarah, to a 10% chance of development over the next 7 days. So let's hope Rafael is the last system we have to worry about for the rest of the season.
And we're back with maybe the last hurricane update of the year. I know I'm super late. I'm so sorry. Been super busy, but here we go. Right here we have now Category 2 Hurricane Rafael with 105-mile-per-hour sustained winds, and here's its weird-looking track. Initially, it was looking like this thing was going to trek toward Louisiana, and that's why a lot of my LSU friends were bugging me about not making a video, but now, who even knows? It's actually been kind of funny watching the NHC cone for this system from the last few days. They basically just turned it into a big blob, and now they have a little bit of a direction for the blob, but still, it's kind of like anything goes. Which I guess is a good thing because it's not really going to affect much of the U.S. mainland, except for some rain. As you can see here, Baton Rouge, LSU people, you're going to get some rain from this system also associated with the front, but other than that, not much. And in terms of intensity, this thing's not going to get any stronger. It was a Cat 3 for a while there, but now as you can see, it's just going to teeter off into nothing. Now, I mentioned this might be the last hurricane of the hurricane season. It officially ends November 30th. That's just around the time when it's hard for storms to form. It's not an exact end, but this is probably going to be the last hurricane that's in the Gulf for this entire year. So until 2025 hurricane season, I'll be making some random videos probably, so stay tuned.
Like seriously, is the way at which, people move on so fast about impending or happenings, gets me so shocked. So these hurricane Rafael have been all over the social platform. I was just going through my For You page, and I just, saw an article of how people need to be very, very careful, especially if you're living in Florida because of this, hurricane Rafael. And I decided to just, put it up here because I find this very informative, but, I still find this hilarious. The way at which people are, making jokes out of it, making it funny, like, oh, okay, you are so welcome. It's not the way at which it works when we have the hurricane, Milton, where a lot of people were so scared. People were trying to send aid, trying to comfort people, trying to talk people about being safe and all of the preventive measures you need to take before it hits. But in this case of Rafael, the names, what is it that most of these hurricanes comes with a lot of names that is, oh my goodness. But with the case of this hurricane Rafael, is it Rafael? Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's just giving, oh, okay, deserving, and like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I was just reading the commentaries and I was like, oh, has he really gotten to that extent? Like, I don't even know how I was feeling, but the thing is that I just realized that these elections and all of that has actually got to a level that people are so really disappointed with the way at which things played out, and now a lot of people are just trying to mind their business. Like, if it does not really affect me, I don't care. This is what this election has brought to the table, and it's so disappointing that what people are supposed to be concerned about, or like, oh my god, people don't care anymore. A lot of people don't care anymore, and you wouldn't blame them if they don't care anymore, if they don't show any form of compassion. Like, you wouldn't blame them. These are the people that thought that everyone is in the same, boat. Everyone wanted something positive and all of that. But all of a sudden, it's as if, it's actually, okay, I'm just going to do whatsoever favors me, or whatsoever, So that is why it's as if a lot of people are just being, self-centered right now. Will I use that word? People are like, if it does not concern me, if it does not affect me, then I don't care. Like, deal with it. This same thing is happening with the people of Pearl and all of that. Even if people of Pearl are getting angry to the fact that people that looks like me are beginning to withdraw back, they want to focus more on themselves. They want to focus more on whatsoever that is going to benefit them. You wouldn't blame these people. These are the same people that you guys told to stay away from your community, or because they decide to vote for a candidate of their choice. And now the same thing is happening with all of these hurricanes. I could remember when Hurricane Milton and the other one happened, the way at which people were like advocating, coming out to talk, giving advices on prevention measures. Like, people are so being emotional and trying to look for a way at which they want to help and all of that. But right now it's as if, like, okay, hurricane referee, all right, do your thing and we don't care. Like, oh my god, this is where we all have gotten. This is where the situation is right now. People do not care anymore. Like, I actually fear that in the nearest future, maybe something happens and all of that, there is no more justice for this and that, or coming out to talk about things, like, if it does not really affect you personal. Like, it has gotten so bad, and you wouldn't blame people for focusing or facing their own business or minding their own business. Like, seriously, anyway, lovelies, all I have to say is that if you are somewhere which might be hit, or it's not going to even be that much, maybe it has even come and go without people knowing and all of that, you should just try as much as you can to stay safe and just prepare for any impending thing and impending happenings and all of that. Try as much as you can to be safe wherever you are, and let's just all keep on praying, crossing our or hoping that the best is very yet to come. At the end of the day, everything is just going to normalize, and people will just get whatever what they wanted. And another thing I want to chip in here is that there has been something ongoing. It's about this Black Project 2025, which has been all over there. I want to try as much as I can to advocate, to talk about it. If you are a Black person, you're a small creator and all of that, you could just sign up. There are so many open opportunities in the website, and if you want to get the link and all of that, you can see it anywhere on the TikTok, or you can also go on my social on my Instagram, DM me, and I'm going to just send you the link for you to get yourself registered and all of that. It's a very big thing coming. Like, Black people are trying to do something big, and for the very first time, I am super excited about that. So if you've not signed up for the Black Project 2025, you could just do that. It's a way of black people, or I don't know if POC is included yet, of coming together and trying to make sure that, you know, black dollar still remain the way it is. So if you are interested, you could just sign up. It's just a reminder. A big thing, like they need a lot of people. They need doctors, they need nurses, or obstetricians and all of that, like midwife, like anything that you just call it. Anyway, lovelies, so why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. If you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, please do me a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.